Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
We think it's the banning of
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch jerk man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of the shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Ah, yes! Finally kicked those fuckers off the air.
It's about goddamn time. I got sick of those fucks.
Yeah, that GJ Jerkman and Maxwell Silverhammer with all their goddamn anti-corporate
You know what?
talk.
I'm just be happy. We're gonna go celebrate right now. I think we should go do some golf and butt fuck one another.
Oh, that's the greatest. I'm ready. Hold on. Go get in the car here.
Get the hell away the other side. Another side. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, this is a great day.
I'm gonna start it up now. You ready?
These bastards.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Bora Bora. Here we go.
It's the Stim Radio Show.
Maxwell Silverhammer, GJ Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motor. Do you smell fire? I think somebody lit a cigarette. No, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9, cause the STEM radio family ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call HQ. Hey, Winfrey, you a musical genius, man. They can't paint it like a face is. But if the content is making you sick, take some Dayquil. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
Alright, you sons of fucking bitches! Welcome to the shit that fucking irks me. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer. It's the first time I've been here on a Thursday in a while. It's been a few. But you know, my schedule's all fucked up, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I'm fucking you up because every time I move my hands, I feel like I'm at a paranormal investigation. I have to, like, justify everything. You know, like, I was just reaching over to fix my headphones. I was just, grabbing my water. I wish I don't have right here. But, hey, that's my bad.
This is fucked up.
What's
Look,
fucked
I've
up?
been through this before.
You do?
Yeah.
Feels like deja vu.
No. No.
bit.
I think you may have wait, Jerkman, could you be psychic?
Maybe.
Maybe, AK, are you psychic too?
I'm totally psychic.
No, she's a Ukrainian crane.
I'm not fucking Ukrainian.
Ukrainian crane. No, why? Because she catches things. That's why we're starting a little late, because she caught something really
caught
quick.
something, and we're just going to jump into it because we got a really funny opening.
It's
going to be so hilarious.
Oh, yeah, you ready?
I'm
Ready for it? Okay.
Go.
So, this week, obviously I had an event Tuesday, so I couldn't do a show. I did a show last night. I'm doing one tonight, and I'm doing one Friday. Well, next week I'm only doing one show because on Wednesday I'm actually getting my carpet stretched.
Originally, the first time I was going to say, wish I'd been sitting over there, now I am here.
It's the
That just
PC
sounded
way of saying, stretch that pussy out, girl. It was way funnier the first time. That shit was great. This is just all forced now.
Yeah. Well, did you guys, hey, like we talk about the script, like we're reading it from a script, and all that type of shit. So it almost seems that way. It's almost like somebody
did right now.
But everything else from here on
is totally off the top, man.
Totally off the top.
Getting your carpet stretched.
Get your carpet
Stretch that carpet, girl.
So, yeah, I got parts in my house. The new carpet that was put in a couple years ago is buckling in certain places, so they got to come, and I got to take all the, disconnect all my computer shit and my TV and everything. So
it's normally a good thing if you make the carpet buckle,
yeah,
Stop.
But to stretch it out is even better, because then it'll be flat.
Oh, my God.
Got to make it like pizza, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Like Veggie Pizza. Hey, that sounds like a name for a pizza place.
That's never going to be a pizza place.
Veggie Pizza?
Veggie Pizza?
Yes, it could be. Like, I can go to
Sounds like a new STD, maybe. Veggie
Pizza. Yes, with extra. It would be
When your vagina is cheesy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's like extra. You knew I was going there, huh?
I did.
With extra cheese on it.
I've known you too long. This is getting bad.
It's like the 3 cheese or the stuffed crust.
Ew.
Something like that.
Anyway.
When your carpet got stretched too much, you get Veggie pizza. So
Seems legit.
So anyway, I guess we should talk about the shit that pisses us the fuck off, huh?
I guess so.
Well, you know, one thing that's kind of funny is, like, you know, they say that a lot of people's idea of people being stupid are, you know, people that, you know, don't have jobs, or, you know, because you know how people rip on people. Well, you don't have a job, you're real smart, or you're not college educated, or something like that. But I'm finding some of the dumbest motherfuckers are in the workplace.
Where have you been?
Man, I mean,
this is new to you?
Well, you know, it's one of those things. I think I was in denial. That's where I was.
The dumbest people are in the workplace, have college degrees.
Oh, fuck yes.
They're some of the dumbest people. I mean, I've met homeless dudes who are fucking brilliant.
I was going to say, I'm sure some of the people that Jerkman goes and helps on Monday nights are probably can blow these people out, run circles out of them.
Yeah.
Or around them, not out of them, but run circles out of you, man. After I stretched your carpet.
That's right. I don't know. I mean, it's
well,
like circumstances in life do not dictate the amount of intelligence you do or do not have.
Which is kind of funny, because that's usually the measure that people use. You know, like, oh, well, they're not stupid. They have a master's degree. And I'm just like,
oh, you have a job and a car and a house. You must be smart.
Actually, I don't know if you saw last week, I got into it with somebody on Facebook who started talking shit. And I said something to her about, you know, hey, you know, by the time you go back to college and get your degree instead of living off your hubby. And she's like, excuse me, I have a master's and a blah, blah, blah. And she was just going off on her degrees. And then, like, my friend, air conditioner, and I just kind of, like, tore into her. So we're just like, oh, who gives a shit about your degrees? That makes you special now? But, yeah, some of these people that have their doctorates and are just so educated. Like, okay, at my work, you hear me bitch about the small bathroom all the time, the one-man bathroom for, like, 50 suites in one building.
Yep.
So I go to use the bathroom the other day. Door's locked. And nobody's in there. Lights not on, fans not running, nothing. So I even knocked on the door just to make sure. Nobody's in the bathroom. But it's like, okay, what do? You walk out and then lock it and then close it? Like, how fucking stupid can you be? This is it's a public bathroom. And then, to really make matters worse, we got a lazy-ass building manager. This bitch is fuck. And I go up to her and I'm like, hey, somebody's locked the bathroom. And, you know, her lazy ass, just not do her job, goes, oh, really? Well, how do you know? I'm like, because I tried the door. And she's like, well, maybe someone's in there. I'm like, the light's not on. She's like, well, how do you know the light's not on? I'm like, because the fan's not on. When the light's on, the fan's on. So she's like, oh, well, I'll go check it out in a little bit. And so I thought she was going to go down there and check it out here in a minute or so. 2 hours later, I go check it. Still fucking locked. And I'm like, you know, you think you could get off your fat ass and do your fucking job at some point in life. You know, instead of forwarding jokes, instead of being on Facebook, instead of playing Candy Crush and doing all the dumb shit that most people are fucking doing in offices. You know, discussing fabrics, talking about Little League games.
Sounds like my current job. I just smoke cigarettes and make videos and get on my Facebook.
That sounds like a dope ass job.
Talk to you.
But that's actually that's a cool job.
That's actually my job.
But that's actually a cool job.
Right.
You know. But
no,
people,
like people who have actual other things they need to be doing in order to sufficiently fulfill the position, they don't. No.
And then on the other hand, well, okay, I guess we could say that your other job that you had let you go, right?
Yeah, I was sick and I'm not allowed to be sick.
So because you got sick, all of a sudden you lose your job. So we have intelligent people losing their jobs, but then we have stupid fucks keeping their jobs. You know, people come to work high and drunk or just don't show up at all. You know, matter of fact, a friend of mine told me he was working somewhere and somebody keeps, they keep showing, you know, somebody didn't, actually the one person didn't even show up to work. They're like, yeah, they were just told no call, no show. And I'm like, they keep their job? Like nobody says anything?
Should be automatically terminated.
You'd think, but yeah, these people, they keep their jobs. Because, you know, a lot of times, I think The thing in the workplace, as long as you can felch cum out of someone's colon, or you can take a hot dump to the tonsils, you know?
Those are very extreme sexual acts. Like, couldn't it just be like, as long as you can blow someone? I mean, you can like times 100,000 in the things you must do sexually to keep your job. I mean, if you can, whatever you did come out of the colon, okay, whatever you said, then maybe you should keep your job if you're going that far to keep it.
Well, that's what these people do. That's what they do best. That's all they do. You know, they can't
They're
do
in the wrong industry.
They can't do the job right. Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, you guys, you're working in a corporate office, but then again, that's you know what they want. Yeah. You know, they want a dumb fuck that works there that that follows protocol, doesn't question. You know, oh well, we're fucking people over, and we don't want people to start, employees included, to start catching on to what we're doing, and so we want someone dumb. But hey, you can suck dick, you can lick ass. Oh, you're right on. You're perfect for the position. Those are the ones that they keep, they stay in a job forever. Because those are the prerequisites now. It used to be, experience, degrees or whatever. Now, it's like, well, can you suck dick? You're dumb as shit. That's how you can tell some of these people. That's all they do well, is that they're just fucking dumb. And, everything else is just like, I can't do shit. I'm fucking stupid. So
as long as you can keep your eyes and your mouth closed and just do whatever the fuck you're told to do.
Yep.
And you make the boss feel really good about him or herself. And that's it. That's all you got to do.
It's almost like they like the stroke. I love being stroked. Oh, yeah. Tell me what a great boss I am. Tell me how awesome my company is. And that's the thing, too. You got people who can't run a company. You got these, like, trust fund babies or something that are running this bitch. And they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And, it's just like... Because, a lot of these people, they don't think past their pockets.
Well, no. Nobody does.
It's just all about making money. Money, making money.
That's what we've been brainwashed to believe. The more money that you have, the happier that you are. And you must obtain it by any means necessary.
Wow. It's funny, since you bring that up, there was a time, where I had a decent amount of money because, I was getting, I had been getting SSDI, plus my work check and all that shit. So I had pretty good money. I didn't have to worry about, if I had an emergency expense, Right. And looking back, I was a pretty unhappy motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, it's complete misconception.
Oh, yeah.
They did a study on it. After a certain amount of money, anything above that, you're no happier than you were at that amount. You know what I mean? I think it's like $10,000 or $20,000. Anything above that, you're not any happier than you were with the $20,000. So more money doesn't mean more happiness. Well, there's a lot of people who live on very minimal and are happy. Yeah. Some people by choice, most of us because we're forced to live at the poverty level. Right. And a lot of those people, they're happy with the bare minimum. They can pay their rent. So long as you can pay your rent and buy food and put gas in your car, you know what I mean? Yeah. Some of us can't even do that, and they're still happier than these people with millions of dollars. Exactly. Because they don't lose sight of what's important in life. I feel like the more money you have, you lose sight of what actually matters in life.
Well, and I think you don't have anything to complain about, really, monetarily. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, okay, I'm covered here. If I need to spend this, I'm good. Whereas I think worries actually make you, like you said, start, stay focused on what's real. So yeah, it's kind of a funny thing. I was just thinking about that because in my case, like I said, I when I had money, looking back, I was like, yeah, I had money then, but I was a pretty unhappy, depressed out motherfucker. Right. But now, now I have to watch my money a little bit. I feel like I'm stumbling over my words over here. I'm not sure why.
A little off tonight.
Am I?
Yeah, I think we both are.
Oh.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that having, money doesn't make life easier. Fuck yeah, it does.
Oh, sure, it could.
I'm not saying I want millions of dollars. You know what I mean? But
right.
if I could get back into life where I don't have to worry about the bills,
yeah,
I would be fine with that. I wouldn't need an excess of that to be happy. As long as I'm not stressing about where am I going to live, how am I going to keep the lights on, what am I going to eat, I'd be good. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but you don't need to go and exceed that and buy the most, recent iPhone that just came out and the best car, and you really don't.
And a lot of that's image-based, too. We'll look what my friends will say, that kind of thing. But now, yeah, since I've had to sort of, watch my money a little bit and stress about bills, I'm actually happier now.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's kind of a strange paradox. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. But, a lot of people will say, well, does money buys happiness? And as long as you got money. And you're right, they're brainwashed. It's kind of what society tells them. Well, as long as you're making money is great. And then you see these people that are, like I said, in the office building where I work. And, they're doing pretty decent jobs. They work for mortgage companies or lawyers. Mm-hmm. And they're just like fucking drones, man. It's like, do you have an emotion at all? Do you ever laugh? Do you ever cry? Do you ever do anything? Because they're just kind of...
No, I mean, most people who are successful and hold high positions and make a lot of money are actually sociopaths. So no, they don't laugh and they don't know how to be empathetic or have emotions or interact socially. And that's a proven. Most people in positions of high power and that have lucrative positions are sociopaths.
They just seem miserable to me.
Of course they're miserable.
How they walk around and they're just kind of like, and they just kind of go with the flow. They don't really have anything happening with them, and they're just going in there. They get their coffee, and you're just like, wow, what kind of life do you live? It's not like even they're living to work. They're just living to live, like living to exist, really. Like, oh yes, right. I'm just existing. That's all I do. Just kind of walk around and be a Jimby. and I'm calling that happiness. This is, if somebody were to ask me, I'd say, yes, I'm happy. Yeah, all right. Yeah, sure you are.
Sure
You're an unhappy
buddy.
Motherfucker. So, or another, getting back to the dumb shits in the workplace, I get my ride history every month from RTC. And they email me my ride history because I log it all, for the trips that I used, when I used paratransit for work-related events, and they reimburse me for that when I put the mileage down. And normally they send it and it's fine. They just scan it or whatever they do and email it to me, and it's totally legible. Yesterday they sent this shit to me, and it's all, numbers and weird shit written, and I'm like, huh? And Jaws isn't reading it right. I'm like, who the fuck scanned this? They got a bunch of Bracero workers working in there? What the fuck? I mean, they ought to go back to picking grapes or something, if they're too fucking dumb to, scan some shit.
Picking grapes.
Yeah, they got a bunch of fucking, third worlders working in there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I scanned the thing. Quiet, no read. And I'm just like, what are you doing differently over there? But this is the shit you go through all the time. And then, you talk to these people and they're just totally, incompetent. Or, of course, when it comes to, or that's the other thing, too. Like, at my work, I'm waiting for people to call me back. That's the thing, too. People's follow-up sucks. People have some shitty follow-up. They don't return phone calls. They don't return emails. And, till, like, months later, years later, that kind of shit. And then they blame it on being busy. Well, I was so busy. That's why we have technology, so you don't have to fucking wash your clothes in the creek. You don't have to dry them in the sun. You don't have to, kill bears and catch fish for your dinner and build bonfires.
Be happier then. Some people's job is really hard. Like my job that I have to do right now is extremely difficult.
That job?
This one.
Yeah, wow. We'll be right back, bitches.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the pay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic Throwbacks life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on J&J.FM.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan, and it really don't have to be like that.
What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil, I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck in your car like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution, more income and less confusion. What you gonna do, where you gonna go, who you gonna talk to get the info and get money? You can talk to me, you can talk to me, we got what you need, or you can join the team. Build yourself, then build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system.
Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund. We have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you'll be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the
hollering at a
guts,
broad,
blind
you'll
to
be
the
getting
facts.
addicted. Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts if you
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to Stim Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch Jerk Man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Oh, yes. Welcome back to the shit that fucking irks me. Now, I had to go grab Jerk.
That was a really lame. What the hell was that?
What?
He said,
yes.
Yeah, we're here.
Because we're coming back in, man. What do you want me to scream?
He's still unsure if I've got his mic on at the correct time or not. So he's testing it out before he talks.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll talk and I'm like,
oh, it's not on.
I'm not sure.
Okay, there we go.
Right,
you can do
So
this.
now he doesn't trust me. One or two times I fucked up, and now the trust is gone.
Hey, you know,
even
that's
though
all
he
it takes.
raised his hand, he still has to test it.
That's all it takes sometimes. You
He's
know?
learned his
It's the
lesson.
ball gargle test.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll test it next time. I'll sit here and have full faith. You
Yes.
know, like AK's gonna get it.
Full faith.
And if the shit fucks up,
Then keep ball gargling.
I'm ball gurgling
So
for
you're going to say you hope she turns the mic on, or you have faith she will?
Oh, you know what? No, I have faith. I have
faith in her.
Yes.
All right.
I have faith. Well, speaking of which, Jerkman, I wanted to ask you because you made a statement earlier. You said that it's better to settle.
Yeah, I think so.
Why?
Because I've looked at it a different way since
since your
since the last great hope. We'll call it that.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, I think maybe people say settling's a bad thing. Maybe, and it depends on who you are, really. I mean, it may not be such a bad thing.
Well, I guess
if you're looking for somebody that's going to truly be with you, I guess if you find somebody that's head over heels for you, maybe you may not feel quite the same way, but they're not going to leave your ass, are they?
Yeah, but you know
Probably
what?
not.
I'd rather be single than settle.
You say that now.
No.
What happens when you get older? What are you going to do then? What if you don't have somebody and you want somebody at that point?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want somebody that bad. God damn.
Well, you would say that now, but you've also said a lot of things. If we go back through some of your shows over the years, I'm sure you said a lot of things back then that you just have changed your mind on.
Well, I have.
Need to clarify. I mean, there's a difference between settling and changing your expectations as you get older. Okay.
Okay.
Now your requirements are she has to be 22 and have double D titties and cook a perfect steak.
I thought it was a sandwich.
You gotta throw a steak in too.
You know what I mean? Like now maybe
I was
you're
just making a sandwich.
maybe
What
you're-
happened to steak? Why did steak get in there all of a sudden? Before it was just a sandwich.
Sandwiches-
Mrs. fucking Sandwich.
Sandwiches are for the low class hoes that have no, that maybe
Okay.
that's settling at that point.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
low class hoe, they hand you a sandwich.
So now your expectations change. Okay, fine. She
Okay.
doesn't have to make me filet mignon so long as she can make me a bologna sandwich. I'm good.
Yeah,
I like
But
bologna.
if you're gonna be like, maybe she's in love with me and I just tolerate her because I want someone around, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I think that's
you're
bullshit,
doing
too.
her
That's
a fucking
bullshit.
injustice.
Yeah, you are. Actually,
Don't
you are.
fucking rope someone in who loves you more
Really?
than you love them because somebody else out there could love them in the way that they need to be loved.
Yeah,
but you're
see?
being a selfish dick because you just want somebody. So you're like, fuck it. She loves me. I mean, how selfish that. At least she won't leave your ass.
Yeah, see, that's some bullshit. Yeah,
That's fucked up.
I feel that
Really?
for once we
That's
agree.
bullshit.
Okay,
Right.
wow. Damn.
That first time.
Yeah, give it a ding. Oh,
She
yeah.
tapped the
That was
ding
awesome.
ding.
Right on.
Damn.
So no, I feel the same way, man. It's like I would rather have somebody that I want and that wants me. It's got to be mutual.
I think that. Well, I'm not saying to settle for anything that comes along, but I'm saying maybe it may not be the exact everything you want.
That's changing expectations, not settling.
Well, what is kind of settling? Because most people look at that as settling. They think they have to have that perfect of everything, and if you're not going to
growing the fuck up.
Well, but that's the problem. A lot of people have it nowadays. A lot of people want everything the way they want it. Their imagination.
And they can be single until then.
And that's generally what happens. But the problem is they take a lot of people down with them when they're going because they're going through a lot of different people looking for this, and they're looking. They've got that expectation of everything that's out there that's really not truly there. I mean, we're all fucking humans, no matter what. At the end of the night, we're all gonna fucking sleep in the same beds. And
here's another thing that you guys used to give me this shit. Is when you'd say, well, what kind of women are you looking for? Well,
do you know?
I just can't give you a whole list of things. Certain people just have certain qualities and characteristics.
But everybody's got deal breakers, obviously.
I mean, there are deal breakers.
Yours would be the foot thing, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah. If you're not into the foot thing, then I'm like.
But you have somebody that's slightly into it, maybe not as much as you are. Is that a deal breaker?
No.
Okay.
But if it's something that they're just like.
So are you settling at that point a little bit? If that's your major thing, and she may not be into it quite as much as you are.
Well, she's got.
But there's other parts are things that she does that you really like.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
So you're kind of settling in a way.
Well, no, not really, because they have to be somewhat into it. I mean, they at least have to enjoy.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm sure you would rather have someone that was totally fucking into it.
Sure.
Okay, but now you have someone that has a lot of other things you like, but that's not quite there.
No,
so,
see, you're taking the word settling and you're twisting it so that your point will be right. But the reality of it is this. Okay?
Yeah, but I had you thinking for a second. You like over there going,
No. The reality of it is this. You want this and you want that,
right.
and this has to be this way, and I would prefer it this way. That's called having unrealistic expectations. So if you find somebody, let's say in Max's example, who's kind of into the foot thing, but not as much as he would prefer, that's not settling. He's just having realistic expectations.
He's maybe compromising? A little bit.
Oh, see, look at that. There's spin doctor shit again.
This is my point.
Compromising has nothing to do with settling.
But see, nobody talks about these things until I say it ass backwards. And then when you say it ass backwards, then everybody gets pissed off.
I'm calling fucking bullshit. I believe that your definition of settling is exactly what you just said it was until I opened your fucking eyes. Now you want to spin it around and be like, that's the problem until I say it ass backwards. So no matter what we fucking say, you're right.
I can win either way.
You were wrong in the beginning or right in the end. Either way, you're fucking right. Okay?
Yeah, you just spun it.
I'm calling bullshit. Nobody else sees it, but I do. Fuck your bullshit.
Yeah, you caught him on it. That's awesome.
You're welcome for me telling you what the real definition of settling is.
You know what? And I'm glad you made the distinction between compromise versus settle.
So you guys don't think that anybody should settle anywhere?
No.
Honestly.
No.
For anything.
Well, why should you cheat yourself?
Okay.
Don't cheat yourself.
I'm not saying nobody should settle. If you want to and it's going to make you happy,
then
fucking go for it.
Then you're really not settling.
Do I think that you should be in a relationship with somebody that you don't really love, but you know they're madly in love with you? No, because you're being a dick and they can find somebody who would.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
No, I do believe that.
No,
I do really believe that. Yeah, I'm just playing around a little bit because I have said it on the video.
Right.
I don't believe. She's like, yeah, right, you did. But no, seriously, I did.
I think a touch of it is true. I think you're.
I just like how you sat here and you tried to argue this shit, and then
just having fun too.
See, that's it.
You guys just missed me. I think that a part of you does have an abandonment issue. I
think
really
so too.
do.
I really do.
I think that you're saying these things in jest, but there's a lot of truth said in jest, and it's coming from a place of. I put my fucking 100% into these relationships. I'm giving it my all, and no matter what I fucking do, they end up leaving anyways. I'm never fucking good enough.
Right.
And that's a shitty fucking feeling, and you have every right to work that out and be bitter and be exactly what you are right now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that at all.
Well, yeah, because I've had actually people tell me, well, you always went for the same type of girl. This girl was totally different from what I usually go for or been with, and so it can't exactly be that. So you have the question in your mind. Yeah, is there a chance to settle? Should you do that? Oh, sure. I can't say it hasn't ran through my mind.
Right.
Maybe she's not everything I want, and maybe I'm not into her as much. But then you
won't be happy.
Well, you don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've never done it, so I can't really truly speak on that.
And there are those people that the only thing that would make them happy is having a person
around, right.
a fuckhole. But for me, I need a little more.
What?
A fuckhole.
Oh, I thought you said a fuckhole.
Well,
what the fuck's a fuckle?
Well, you could just put it together. A fuckle. That's a fuckle, right? But a fuckhole. Yeah, they just want a fuckhole. That's it. And
well, sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes they'll just settle just because they want the companionship, and that's it.
Well, they want the fuckhole. Yes, exactly.
I like how in your mind, subconsciously, this is a male thing that's happening because you said fuckhole.
Well, you
like,
know,
so what? You know, like in
you
your
know what?
in your mind, subconsciously, this is men doing this. They
you know-
just
Wow,
want to
and
fuckhole.
you know
I
what?
think you
so
know
we're
what?
deeper.
I think a lot of men are more prone to settling than women are.
You know, I think it's you're right. I think we should probably get on issues like that too, because there's a lot of women out there
That
that they want
finish
so
that.
much more than they really go for.
I don't think no, but women don't have to settle as often as men do.
No, it's not. It's not the same kind of settling. A woman, there's women.
No, I mean there's women who settle for less than they deserve. We'll say that.
Well, that happens.
The
I've seen
problem
that.
isn't the problem. The difference between men and women, and this is just my opinion. I can be totally wrong, but I don't give a fuck.
Right.
The difference, in my opinion, between men and women is that men settle for less than what they want.
Okay.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And women go for what they shouldn't. So we choose bad relationships.
Exactly.
We have our
Ah.
pick. We don't have to settle. For instance, I can wake up tomorrow and say, I'm going to have sex today. And
Sure,
guess
you'll
what?
have it.
I'm going to have sex
And
that
I can
day.
wake up tomorrow and say I'm gonna have sex that day too, and then I can wait in line and hope it happens.
Probably won't. You know what I mean?
More than likely, no.
So
Exactly.
We don't have to settle as much as you guys
do,
do.
right.
Yeah,
I'm
no
not saying
question.
all women. Some women do struggle more than others.
Yeah.
Sure.
Some
Yeah, yeah.
do have to settle because physically they're not everybody's, whatever the case may be. But our problem is that we go for the things that aren't good for us, right?
And
Everything.
I noticed that. What is with that?
Yeah, what
what
is
is with you women? Because I've noticed a lot of that going on. It's like whenever they can have something truly good or something that would really mean something to them, they run. You
would
guys
have
really
to
fucking
get,
run.
You can't generalize that. You would have to get down to the heart of the matter with every single individual, not just women.
You
but
do
we'll
it.
go with women. Every single woman who chooses men who are bad for them and figure out why they do that. Why do I do that personally?
Yeah,
I'll get
because I remember I
personal.
was just thrown under the bus here a little bit ago,
I do that
so.
because I have known nothing but abuse my entire life.
And you?
And so
Can't you break the cycle,
I
though?
absolutely can. I need to work on it and be more aware of it and not do those things. It's extremely uncomfortable, right?
Sure.
Because it's comfortable for me. So subconsciously, I don't realize it in the moment.
Kind of put yourself back in that mode.
Look for men who have all the red flags, but I don't see them because that's normal and that's comfortable and that's where
Right.
I feel I'm okay. And then if I'm with somebody who isn't that way, I'm like,
You
this
start
isn't
getting
right.
antsy in that,
Something's
right?
weird. I don't understand what's
See,
going
this is
on.
totally
Why,
foreign to me.
Why
Wow.
are you so respectful? Why are you not cheating on me? Why are you being nice?
So
And
you
all of
see that
these
as a
things.
negative, like something
No,
that
it's not
scares
a
you, or
It's not a negative. It's just that it's not what I'm used to.
Well, see, and-
so I get into these bad relationships. And
Because it's what
most
it's
women,
your expectations of what a relationship should be.
most women will go, I don't understand why I keep getting treated so bad. Look, you
Yeah.
need to figure out what the fuck is wrong with you that you keep getting into these fucked up relationships.
Right.
And that's what I had to do. I had to be woman enough to say something must be wrong with me right now. I either don't value myself enough, I don't think I'm worthy of love, whatever the case may be. But I need to look at me and figure out why I keep picking fucked up men.
And you know, and that's another thing, because, and the reason I say this is because I sat back and watched you. Now, as I was going through my, what we call the bitch fuck mode, or whatever you called it.
fuck a bitch mode?
Yeah, you know, I sat there and I said, you know, maybe I should go out and start doing the fucking booty call shit and doing all this.
Right.
And there's the exact reaction I get every time when I say that. She shakes her head and she'll be like, no, you're not that kind of guy. You're not, that's not you. You get very defensive over that because you don't want to see me turn into one of these ass munches.
I don't want to see you compromise what you really believe and feel in your heart because you're just done. I don't want to see you give up and go that route.
Okay.
Because I swear to God, you're going to call me after and you're going to cry and you're going to say she raped you and
Do
she
we have
even
to
make
say
you
cry?
a fucking sandwich.
Even
You know
worse,
what
the
I
rape
mean?
part.
It's just like,
Not
all
worried about the
bullshit
crying. It's
aside.
the rape. I've been raped and she made me. She raped me.
She
Scrub
used
cheese
me.
sandwich. She put the ham on it.
She left.
That's funny. I do remember the rape story.
I don't want you to go down a path that you don't stand for. You know what I mean?
But see, that's it. You get really passionate about it. So that means there's something in you that's not died yet, which you think has.
I absolutely believe that you don't need to go that route. I
Right.
think not because there's something wrong with people who like to engage in casual sex. Fucking do
if
you.
you want to do it, right.
But
Or
me
her.
knowing you personally, that's not you.
Right.
So
Makes
yes,
sense,
I
huh?
get passionate. I'm not going to let my friend turn into something that he's not because he's going through a phase right now.
Understandable. Okay.
Now, if you were to come to me and just be like, you know what, AK, I really just want to go have some casual sex. I'm being honest. Go for it, man.
Say, hey, knock it
I'll
out
be
the
up at
wall, right?
12:30 when it's done and you need to cry.
And you're sure I'm going to cry on this one, right?
No.
Probably not for that.
You might
Maybe if I
take
don't
a
get the
really
ham
long
sandwich.
shower.
Maybe if I don't get the ham sandwich, I've been lied to.
Or you'll just be kind of pissed off, like, God damn, man.
Now, and
Why
she's
did I
right.
fuck
After
her?
that, I would feel kind of like, you know, this just isn't fucking right. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel right.
I guess I don't want to see you become me, where it's like
That was my point.
I don't.
Exactly.
I don't want to see you get into this position
Yeah,
where you're so
finally
afraid,
said it.
where you're so afraid of people abandoning you, and so afraid of no matter what you do they leave,
That I'm
you
afraid
just
to look
cut
for
it
what's
off
good for me.
before it even starts.
Bingo.
That's
Thank you.
my
That's
MO.
what I was looking for.
I don't even. I no longer even allow it to get to the point of are they a good man or a bad man, because I dip out before I even know.
I think a lot of people. I think there's. But do you ever think that maybe you can repair that?
Absolutely, I'm working on that now.
Okay.
Absolutely,
All right.
I'm no longer doing that anymore.
Okay.
I'm seriously considering the relationships that I make, because what I learned is that it was very selfish of me. I hurt a lot of people's feelings. There were a lot of people who were invested in me and really wanted to get to know
good
me.
guys, maybe.
And they were good guys and wanted to have a real relationship. And I completely just was like, fuck you and your feelings, and just stop talking to them.
You know what, though? Unfortunately, you're not alone. Well, fortunately, you're not alone, actually, I should say.
Right.
Because there are a lot of women like that have those issues.
Absolutely.
More
They're
so than
They
not.
either don't recognize it or they're
Right.
too ashamed to talk about it.
Mm.
I'm
See,
not.
that's kind of what the point was I was getting to, and I wanted you to say it, and what you did do.
Well,
Kinda cool.
I know that you were.
Mhm.
I didn't want to give you the satisfaction.
The feel good.
She didn't want to give
glow.
you that ham and cheese sandwich at the end.
You'd rather him cry about getting raped than glow.
Yeah, I know.
Look, I'm not comfortable in vulnerable situations, but yeah, the truth of the matter is that I care about you too much to see you go down a path that I went, because it's a
fucked up
very
path,
lonely
right.
path, and you hurt a lot of people, including yourself.
And you know how much it would fucking rip me up at the end of it anyhow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, too, because there are people, like we were talking about compromise earlier, too. And there are people, I've had women do it, where there was somebody a few years ago.
Well, wait a minute, and you said, and you've had women do it. Have you had men do it also?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of...
You're trying to spin it that way, huh?
Anyways, you've had women do what?
So I've had women, like, for instance, there was somebody I was seeing back in the day who... I pretty much made it known to her I just wanted something, a fuck buddy type situation,
Right,
that was it.
right.
And she said, oh, don't worry, I don't want a boyfriend, I don't want... But she was always calling. She showed up down here at the station one time unannounced.
Fuck buddies never work.
Well, I know that.
Stage 5 clinger.
But I kept telling her. I said, look, you need to be honest.
I remember who you're talking about now.
Yeah, you know exactly
I
what I'm
remember.
talking about.
Yeah.
And I said, you need to be honest with yourself, because it's you who is going to get hurt. You're going to hurt yourself. Oh, no, I just want to be, I want what we have. I like what we have. And they'll say that. I've had several. And then it turns out they hurt themselves rather than going, you're giving them all these outs,
Some people aren't meant to be fuck buddies.
Here's the thing that I've learned with the women that I've spoken to and come across during my lifetime. And women tend to believe that if we sleep with you and we tell you, yeah, we're just good, we're just fuck buddies, that at some point during that fuck buddy relationship,
We're going to change.
you're going to fall in love.
See? That's your fault then.
It is their
Listen
fault.
to him. It is. I'm laughing because I'm like, yeah, it's your motherfucking fault, not mine.
It's an unrealistic expectation. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But no matter what, the majority of women are incapable, and some men, but majority of women are incapable of separating emotions from sex. You guys are really good at it. I'm really good at it. That's because of a lot of lifetime trauma that I've had, but most women are very emotional and they relate. It's more intimate. You're inside me as opposed to you sticking some shit inside
My
something.
God, I am a woman. She said I
So,
was. I think maybe I am.
you are.
Somebody stuck something inside of you. I knew it.
So
Those Jeremy shows, man.
To get back on track, their common mistake is thinking that a fuck buddy relationship is going to turn into something more meaningful.
Relationship,
Listen,
right.
ladies, if a man tells you all I want to do is have sex with you, he fucking means it.
Listen
He's
to
not
him.
lying to you. He's not confused. He's not going to make it something more than it is later on. He's telling you the honest to
So you're
God
saying
truth.
that- you know
All
what?
I want to do is fuck you. You either at that point accept that, or you say, you know what? I'm not doing that shit. I'm better than that. I want more than that.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm cool. Thank you, but no thanks.
And that's why I've given some of these women outs. I'm saying, hey, if this isn't what you want, then you should go.
And you get a lot of these?
This is what's happened to me on numerous occasions. Yeah, I've had a lot of situations where,
Man,
and
gigolo you.
I give them the out, and they're like, no, and you're like, you sure? Yeah, no, this is what I want. This is what I want. I'm happy with this. Well, one of them was Shell. I told her.
But you're with her for 6 years.
Well, there you go. That was the point. Hopefully, I was hoping at some point she would get the hint and fucking be
Wait a minute.
like,
Oh,
okay,
no.
it's enough.
You call me on my bullshit, then he spews this
6
shit.
years is not a fuck buddy relationship anymore.
Well, at that point, I was like, okay, I don't want anything more with her. And
But you spent time with her every
6
day,
years.
so that kind of takes a fuck buddy.
No. You just pulled the classic commitment phobe move. You act like you're in a relationship. You do everything like you're in a
Now, keep in
relationship.
mind-
No, the only thing you're not doing is labeling it a relationship.
Keep in mind, I was in my early 30s. That was way back when.
Oh, that's an excuse.
I was younger and dumber, and so this is one of the ways I learned. Basically,
Well, keep in mind, I'm only in my late 40s.
oh, okay. So, but no.
You had a relationship. That was not a fuck buddy.
Yeah, that was a relationship.
Either way, I was even in the beginning.
Maybe you kept it in your mind that way, but it wasn't.
Well, she wanted it, and but I was stupid for keeping her around. You see what I'm saying?
For 6 fucking years, I guess so.
Yeah. Well, I was stupid. I should have said, "Hey, enough. We're cutting the engine off here."
And you did when she said it was time for marriage or not.
At that point, that's when I was like, "Oh no. We should have." And as my brother said, my library book was way overdue. But no, I should have
5 years and 5 fucking months.
Oh fuck yeah! Well, I should have cut it off way earlier, and I didn't, and that's my fault. So yes, I am at fault there. I'll take full blame for it. But no, I've given women out in the past, and I've said, if you want to jump off, here's the chance.
Right.
No. I like what we have. And then guess
That's
who
because
gets
she
hurt?
was still hoping, or they still hope for that. I mean, once again, you know how to feel about hope.
Yeah, hope is for dumb motherfuckers.
Hope is a 50% chance you're going to get fucked.
I think hope's for dumb fucks. I really do. Dumb fuckers sit around and hope for shit. Because they think about things that are never going to happen. Whereas opposed to, like you said, faith, is something you have confidence in.
Something.
Yeah, you have confidence that something's going to happen.
Right.
Faith, like we were just talking about.
I don't know. Look, I mean, I think that you're kind of spinning this shit like the nice guy. Like, I gave him an out. I told you, hey, if you want to jump off the boat, you can. But if you knew in that moment, right? That they wanted more and you were for sure of it, at that point is when you should have said, look, I know you want more and I'm not going to give it to you. We need to part ways for your sake and mine.
Okay, well, and I probably should have. You're right. Oh.
So you're not a good guy. Not
I am a good guy.
You are a good guy, but in that situation, you're not. Like, hey, I said they can leave. If you knew they wanted, you were sure of it. You should
Hey, I
say,
told him I was taking the money out of the cash register.
Listen, if she's gonna, if we're fucking and all that shit, how you gonna pass that up?
That's because you were greedy. You wanted what you wanted.
I mean, the way that you talk, you fucking find pussy like pennies on the ground.
No.
So you could have just fucking found another one.
No, I don't. I don't talk like that. I don't know where you get this.
Shit.
I don't know where you get this shit.
Wow.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on J&J.FM.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan, and it really don't have to be like that.
What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil, I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck in your car like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution, more income and less confusion. What you gonna do, where you gonna go, who you gonna talk to get the info and get money? You can talk to me, you can talk to me. We got what you need, or you can join the team. Build yourself, then build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system.
Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund. We have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, fakes at your butt. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghosts.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to Stim Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We think it's the banning of
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch Jerk Man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Oh, see? Look at that. Look the fuck at that.
No. You wanted me to get your Sighty McJesus shit set up. I'm like, when are we doing? George's like, right after this.
I will tell you. Come on, man. You've been on the show long enough.
No, he said right after. He said, we switched it up. It's a whole new thing now. It's not the same.
But the music is different.
She didn't have the right one. That was all. There's two in there.
You just turned me down. Oh, there we go. All right. Nah.
No, he didn't show me the new one.
Oh, you didn't see the new one. Okay. Well, we have a new one that's pretty cool. And, yeah. So, anyway. Yeah, so here
No,
was...
I got fucked on that.
I had
George fucked me up.
faith in
No,
you.
no. You know what? No. No, neither one of you. Fuck both of you. I'm not... No.
I fucked you up. Now do I owe you a sandwich?
What is that?
I
What's
don't
going
know.
on?
It's one of those fucking things. We're trying to get it to stop here. There you go.
Oh, it's one of your...
You know what? Can we just start over?
Okay.
Let's start this whole
Anyway.
damn
Here we
show
go. All right, so here we go. Check this out. I have an SMJ. I got a little SMJ to do. So let's do it.
All right.
Here we go. Let's roll. Yeah.
Hey, there's a blind man. Don't worry, blind man. I'm here. I'm going to save you. Just hold on. I'm coming. Don't worry. You're going to have fun. Everything's all good. Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from danger. Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from strangers.
Yeah. Now you can. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, we gotta. Now, all right. Now,
Good old Clarence Harris cut that one.
That was a Clarence special.
Yeah.
You know, he helped out on that one. Anyway, all right. So, had a great time with Tash and Black Silver and DJ Kit Kat last night. But hey, what's SMJ is SMJ, and we've got to call it. You know, and it's not to make anyone feel bad or to diss anyone, but it's to kind of call.
What if he's watching tonight?
Well,
Or wants to watch us later on?
That's why I said it. That's why I'm telling him.
He's calling you out.
We're not dissing you. We're not talking bad about you.
And who the hell stuck the gum on the goddamn desk?
Oh, that was Tash.
Oh, okay.
I think that was Tash. But anyway, I got to give some SMJ props though.
Really?
Now, yeah. So when the guys showed up, because Black Silver was there, and I met him in the parking lot. You know, I heard him pull up and everything, and I walked down and walked up and shook hands and everything. So then we start heading back to the stairs. You know, sometimes I got to kind of grope around for the railing to where to go up. So I did that, and then I went up, and then Black Silver says, "Oh man, I was gonna offer help, but I know you know what you're doing." You know, so you could tell he understood.
But he's a little more. Yeah, I think he hit a little less of the vodka last night. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Well, he was on his game though, man. I appreciate.
He's cool. I like him. He's really.
He's very.
He's got
cool.
his shit together. You know, he's polite. He's he's got his shit together. Bottom line.
Absolutely. So that's why. But I thought it was kind of cool that he caught right on, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I would have offered help, but I figure you know what you're doing." And I'm like, "Damn,
You'd hope so after all this fucking time."
Well, yeah, but that's so it's rare that people actually understand that.
All right.
But now we go jump to Tash.
Catastrophe.
Okay, and I guess, you know, now keep in mind, Tash was with Black Silver during that whole exchange, the going up the stairs exchange. I guess he didn't catch on.
No.
It wasn't
He was a little
until...
distracted.
Yeah, I was going to say, was it on the way up or was it afterwards?
No, it was on the way up.
Because
Going up.
after he got up here, I think everything in his life before that totally got erased out of his mind.
Oh, so he had a reboot?
He had a Men in Black moment.
He got.
They actually
noisy
flashed
cricket.
him with the light and said, "You know, you want this chick across from me." And that's all he fucking had stuck in his mind the rest of the night.
Well, then I guess how did it start?
false.
He pulled you.
Oh, really?
He pulled you aside, And that's what he was
I
like.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, he pulled you aside and he was like, "Hey man, can I talk to you? Is he blind?"
Yeah, he just said, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" I said, "Sure." He's like, "Is he blind?" And I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, okay."
Come on, we know that was just strike it up conversation.
And then shut up. And then
Shut up.
What clued him in though? I'm just wondering.
I don't know. I don't know.
The fact that
I
you're
really
holding on the
don't-
walls, walking
I really
down
don't
the
know,
hall.
but that's what he asked me, and then so he just was like, okay, and then we came in here, and it was like he just didn't believe you.
Yeah. Then he's like, "Hey man, are you really blind?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So then he does what all sighties do. He goes, "What am I doing now, man?" And he's flipping me off, and I'm like, probably giving me the finger, and he's like, "Man, you ain't blind, man." I'm like, "Yeah, actually, I am for real." And I pulled out.
He's just that predictable.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Wow,
sad.
dude, you're sharp, man.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have done something totally fucked up.
Yeah, like fucking.
I'd have been like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing right now? I'd be doing nothing though. What am I doing right now?
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I'm just sitting here playing with my nuts or whatever.
Well, at least he's got a great imagination, right?
Yeah, I know, dude. He's thinking outside the box, you know.
He does, apparently.
Actually, he was thinking about
He's
inside the
thinking
box.
about inside the box too.
I hate you guys.
Really? You really
So-
hate us?
I'm glad he's never gonna see this.
Oh, we're gonna send it to him.
Yeah, I'll inbox it to him. Be like, "Hey,
I have
dude."
nothing to do with this, Taj. Nothing at all.
So then, but this was this is the really SMJ part of the whole deal. So they had that vodka they were passing around that they said tasted like hemp. So I said, "Hey, man, can I try a shot of that?" And he was like, "Well, man, I don't know, man. You not be able to see going down those stairs, man. I don't want you falling or something." And I'm like,
It's gonna throw your equilibrium right off.
"Yeah, exactly." Even though, like, okay, dude, wait a minute.
Do you have an equilibrium because you're blind?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that vodka would fuck anybody up.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
downstairs.
Regardless, sight,
Yeah.
non-sight.
You wouldn't have to have sight. yeah.
So, but he
Or
just
have
did it because obviously, if I was sighted, he wouldn't have had a problem with it. But being that I was blind, he was like, "Well, I don't know, man. You might." And then his, I think it was
It's
either
just
black.
black respect for you. What is wrong with that?
It was either Black Silver or Kit Kat. Was like, "Man, come on, stop screwing around,
It was
man."
Black Silver that said it.
That was Black Silver. He was like, "Come on, let me have a shot of that." So I did. I had a couple shots of it, and it was pretty good. But it was just interesting. Oh, then I had a second one. He had it in his hand, and I was like, "Hey, dude, can I get a shot of that?" And he was like, "Yeah." So he hands it to me. Well, okay, I didn't realize the cap was on, but as soon as I hit my lip with it, chances are I would unscrew the cap and be like, "Oh yeah, here we go."
He did it for you?
Yeah, he runs over real quick and he's like, "Oh, hold on, man, hold on, the cap's on." And he
You
like
know what you should have
unscrews
done?
the
You
cap.
should have said, "Well, I got to piss," and put your his hand down towards your zipper.
You unzip my pants.
Yeah,
for
can
me?
you get my pants
It's my
for me?
dick. So yeah, that was my SMJ. I just thought it was kind of funny getting SMJ'd by an interview because I
Got SMJ'd by an interview. Yeah, that was kind of, and they put gum over here. There was a fucked up night because they also did some other stuff. What was it they did, Nakia? The one guy. What was he doing?
Who?
Yeah, Tasmanian or whatever the fuck his name was. Trenchel
You
Rain.
guys sat here and just watched every move these guys made?
I think you did.
Well, didn't
I think you were very, very interested in the guy that was sitting
I was
right
gonna say,
here.
didn't he give you some very information that you're gonna need later?
No.
Nothing? He didn't say anything to you?
No.
Like
Wow.
nothing
Said,
that.
thanks for having me in.
Sweetie.
Put Sweetie in there? Did he say Sweetie? That's cute.
I do remember him calling her Sweetie a couple times.
Really?
Hey, Sweetie, can you fix my headphones for me?
Oh, I wish, we should have that other camera on facing her.
I know. I wish I could. I heard that fucking look. It would,
Yeah, you should see it.
I'm
But-
trying to fix these commercials. You
Yeah,
guys just
of course
do
you
your
are.
show.
well, here's the other thing. This is
I
kind of.
still don't remember
This
that.
kind of goes. This goes. It's sort of talking about trade schools and shit. You know how we always say they're rip-offs and colleges are kind of rip-offs and shit.
Yeah.
So this guy I was riding with is a blind guy tonight over here. And he was telling me he's at that school for massage right now. Why is it all these blindos going to massage school? It's like they're told by those fucking...
Because they believe that they got hands that can do anything because they don't have sight, so obviously they're good with their hands.
Yeah, some social worker told them, well, you could be
Sure
a
they
massage
did.
therapy. Because I noticed, man, it seems like blind people either go into two fields. It's either social work or some kind of counseling work or something,
Right.
or massage therapy. And I'm like, oh, you know what? That's what these tard counselors are telling them. That, this is the only thing you'd be good at. So you got to go to massage
So
school.
have you
or-
been told you'd be good at massage therapy?
I have, actually. I have.
Why wouldn't you have ran with that and went for massaging women's feet?
Because I don't want to have to massage men's feet. That's why.
So that's
Once you get your license in massage therapy and you open
I can
your
be
own
sexist?
practice, you
Oh,
can
a sexist practice, huh?
You
Yeah.
can put in your ad whatever you want.
Yeah,
Women only will massage feet. This is what I'm really good at it.
No more radio show now.
No men, please. It's your business now. It's your own business. You're licensed to do whatever you want. You don't have to. Now, if you go into an actual facility and you want to work with them, then yeah, you got to do.
Do you think gynecologists play with penises?
Depends on how big the clitoris is, I guess.
I've seen ones that look like a penis.
That was awful.
They've probably seen some pussies that are so bad it might turn some of them gay.
See, that's why I couldn't be a gynecologist.
Yeah, you'd see a pussy that would fuck you up.
Yeah, I would look at that and go, I can't never touch one of those again. I don't care what it looks like.
So it would make you celibate? You know?
I probably would,
I don't
to be
think
honest with
would
you.
you go gay? You know.
Would I go what?
Would you go gay?
Why do you gotta go
You
there?
don't see a unattractive vagina and then just decide I'm
Okay,
gay.
you know what? Now I want an ugly dick in my mouth.
That's to imply that you're choosing to be gay. Or
Okay,
straight.
after saying that, I'm just gonna strictly suck dick.
Yeah, he's asked me those questions before too.
No, I
so
get
fucked
you.
up.
Yeah, like
My OBGYN was really a creep. Like totally
Creepy creep? I bet.
He would hit on me. He would be doing my examination and singing weird songs. Like there was this one song by Twister, "Keep It on the Low."
Oh,
and,
Jesus.
And
Wow.
he would sing that. It was a "Keep It on the Low," which was a song about being with a man and then fucking somebody else on the low. And I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
wow.
can you not sing weird songs while
Why,
you're
my
looking
vagina's
at
out?
my vagina and seeing if
Did I
I'm
say vagina?
dilated or
so
not?
he's looking in your pussy while singing the song?
Yes.
Actually, I had
And
that.
then when I was like, he would, do the whole check the baby or whatever when it's in the stomach, and he's like, oh, you don't have any stretch marks at all.
Oh, so he's
You
impressed.
look like you were a dancer. And I'm like, he was a really good doctor, but totally inappropriate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
I had a doctor one time. I went in with my fiance, and when we were in there, legs in a stirrup and everything, they let me stay in there, and I was in there, and he comes walking in, looks at it, and says, "Well, I like what I see so far."
Whoa.
That was the end of that exam right there.
I bet it was.
She actually got up and said, "No, I'm not. This is, that was just totally inappropriate."
That's very surprising, being the person that I know how she was.
Yeah.
But no. Anyway, I was telling you guys. So this guy's telling me he's at this massage school right now, and he's like, man, he's like, the program's, I think it's like 14 weeks or something. He's like 11 or 12 weeks in.
So we're not going to see you for a while, is what you're saying?
No, so then he says to me, he's like, yeah, man. He's like, they still haven't got my books recorded. And he's like, they're making all kinds of excuses as to why they haven't recorded my books. And I'm like, so wait a minute. You're passing the class. They're going to just push you through? And he's like, yeah, pretty much. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of fucked up. Here it is. It's like, now he's going to go out into the field and actually work.
And not really know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, pretty much. Because he
How
didn't
can you
have.
fuck somebody up with a massage, though, really?
Easily.
There's things that you probably shouldn't be doing.
Nah, I don't think so.
If you're not.
Just go crack and pop things and chiropractor people and stuff like that.
Oh, chiropractor?
Chiropractor.
What's a chiropractor?
Chiropractor.
That's what you're pretty much doing. It's a new. Yeah,
I
it's
want to
gotta
be a chiropractor.
Chiropractor.
Chiropractor?
Chiropractor, yes.
Chiropractor.
Yeah.
Not a chiropractor.
Not a chiro. No, it's a chiro.
Chiro?
Chiro, yes.
Quactor.
Yeah, you're a preaching quack.
I'm a chiropractor. Elmo Fudd is a chiropractor?
Could be. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Seen him
quack
fuck up
you.
Bugs
We
Bunny.
fucking lost it. We need to get back on track over there. Sorry, guys. We had a moment.
We had a moment?
one.
Yeah.
We have a moment every show, I think.
We always have moments.
Where we just kind of veer
Lose it.
off totally left field.
Yeah, and get into something really stupid that if you hadn't been there, you wouldn't know what the fuck we're
That's
talking
right.
about.
And who broke my fucking fan?
I don't know. What's
I don't
wrong?
know.
The batteries
What's
are
up
dead,
with it?
I think. You put some new
Don't
batteries
you have enough
in it.
air over there with the air conditioner running?
No, well,
Don't you
that's
feel
not the
air
point.
conditioning?
It's going to blow right on your face.
Point is, don't
that
fuck
sounds
up
like-
my fan and don't put gum on my desk.
Don't try it.
Damn. Tash, what you doing
Yeah.
over there?
Why you gotta call out names? We don't even know who it was.
Why are you looking at me? He said it.
We just know it was somebody that was here. We don't know which one it was.
Okay.
You know what? That's her man, and you're pissing her the
Oh
fuck
my
off.
God.
I know. She's getting a little worked up about that. Don't talk about him like that. God damn it.
Why are you singling him out?
No, you know what?
We wouldn't do that.
He's a cool dude, man.
Yeah,
I thought he was very entertaining.
Yeah, he's cool.
See, here's the one thing.
Nice to everybody.
At least
he was.
At least he was.
Put the fucking gum on the
entertaining.
goddamn desk, though.
It was
Okay,
entertaining.
he was a little bit. What's the word I'm looking for? Dingy, I guess is the word.
Oh my God.
What?
You said dingy.
Dingy?
She said, "Oh my God."
Yeah, I know.
Wait a
What
minute.
if he watches this?
Oh my
I'm just
God.
saying, like.
Hey, I'm. That's why I'm laying it all out. That he's a very entertaining. It's better than some of the guys that get on that are fucking total morons.
Yo, you know what I'm saying here on Feel Me, Mom? I'm some chiropractor.
They're just dumb fucks that are. There's nothing to them. They're just totally bleh. You know, like,
yeah, stupid interviews.
yeah, just very dumb. Like, he was a cool interview, and he was fun and entertaining. Like I said, he was a little bit ditzy or dingy, but that's
Ditzy or dingy?
That's being nice. I didn't want to say.
So you're saying he's a dumbass, kind of in a way, kind of stoogish.
Stoogish. There we go. That's a good name. Good.
There we go. That makes it even better. Stoogish.
I like that. But
chiropractor was not good enough for you, right? Stoogish is.
Stoogish works, man. That worked. No, I think it's good because I don't want to stay outright dumbass because he wasn't a dumbass. He was a cool
Nice guy.
Yeah, I thought he was a cool
Nice
guy.
Yeah.
But it's just that he was a little bit dingy. That's all.
So you're saying all of his, the elevator didn't hit every single floor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, it does, but it kind of jumps a little bit. It's like
one of them things like you think you may have to push the emergency button to be rescued.
Right, you're like, oh shit, is this thing gonna get stuck? What's it doing? It's making weird noises and grinding and
he wants you
sticking.
back on for another interview someday soon.
You know what?
He'll never fuck with you again after this. He's gonna go make a vlog about you.
I want to see it. Send it to me.
I actually, I would have him back on. Yeah, I'd totally have him back.
Of course you would. I'm saying he's not gonna come fuck with you anymore.
Oh, you say he won't fuck with me?
No, you just called him dingy and ditzy and
his elevator's getting stuck between levels.
He knows that. He knows that.
You guys are cool like that? You've been homies forever?
No, but I think that he understands. Hey, I'm a little bit. He was even making fun of himself with the dinosaur thing.
You know what's so funny about this though is the fact that you say he's dingy and he's all these things stoogish, yet he ran the interview and you sat back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ran the interview, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, with the music?
Kind of, yeah.
With the music part.
He told you where it was and you set it down there.
Yeah, but I asked the questions. So there,
stoogish now.
I ran the interview.
Like he's like, fuck you.
Fuck you, man. He may have done the DJing part, which is fine.
That's what he does, right?
Well, no, he's a rapper. DJ Kit Kat is the DJ.
Kit Kat was the one sitting over the chair over there.
He was the
right?
one to the left over here, yeah.
Right, the one that needed the headphones that fucked everything up. Kit Kat?
Fucking Kit
That guy?
No, he's cool. Kit Kat's cool.
They all seem nice.
They were good guys, man. But no, like I've had some, come on, Jerkman, I've had some fucking socket scientists on here.
Yeah,
man.
we've had some, yeah.
And I actually had one the other day. I had a few. That's what I was telling Tash last night. Actually, I had a few after people found out that he was going to be on.
I'm really thinking about this. You're going to need to apologize and do it pretty fast.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think you should really apologize about what you just said. And
Why?
this is for saving my ass.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Apologize to the man.
To Tash?
Yeah.
Hey man, you're a little bit dingy, but you're still cool.
No, leave out the dingy part. Say, look, man, I'm sorry. You're cool. You're welcome back anytime.
Yes, but
nothing wrong.
But all that is good. All that is standing. All that is true.
Because him and AK are going to end up going out.
You're right.
He's not going to
You're
let
all
her
the
work
time.
here because then and I can't have this. So you need to apologize and do it now.
Okay. All right.
Oh wow!
I'm
Look
sorry,
at that face.
Because I understand you guys will be an item here pretty soon.
He asked me one question, and that's, is he blind? And you guys are like,
I heard some other thing. He was like, hey, here's my number.
Oh wow! There goes your microphone.
See, look at that shit. See? Women and their fucking control.
She turned you right the fuck off.
Man. Well, but no, he's seriously, he's a cool dude. But now I've had some other people that will never be back just because they're fucking
I would hope not. Some of those interviews you had were pretty bad. These guys were entertaining. They had enough balls to come to the fucking station, which if you're going to do that, if you're in town, do it. Fucking show up.
Yeah, exactly.
Call in.
Yeah, well, some of the other guys are in other states. And
that I understand.
And they're not even entertaining.
They're
not even entertaining. Like, dudes that are snitching on themselves, saying they got warrants and dumb things like that.
Yeah, that was, some of them were brilliant.
Yeah, there was some socket Ryan C. going on there.
Then what was that other one? He sang that song and he put in it. What the fuck was it? That medicine?
Oh,
you got to hear this one.
No, she was here for that, wasn't
No, she wasn't here.
No, what?
The one where the guy said, "I'm so cold, I need Metamucil," and I said, and I called him on
Mucinex.
No, it was Metamucil.
Yeah, but he said Metamucil in the song. We recorded it.
Metamucil is for poop issues.
Yeah, I know. That's what when he came back in, I said, "Explain the Metamucil line." And he's like, "Well, man, like when you have a cold, I'm saying like I'm cool. It's a slang term. Like I'm hard, I'm cold." And I said, "Yeah, dude, but Metamucil's for shitting, right?" And he was like, Huh?
Oh,
But they record it and put it out, so everybody's got it.
Yeah, that's out there on the internet. Like somebody could call you on that later.
Yeah.
But hey.
What in the holy fuck?
And all of his buddies, you know, had been like at least 20 of them there, probably helped him record it, and none of them said a damn thing.
Nobody like caught him and was like, "Hey, dude, you know that's a shit medicine, dog."
That's for shitting.
Because all of them probably were like, "Hey, no, that's a dope line. I take Metamucil when I'm sick."
No, I mean there was one line in a rap song that I heard that I was pretty clever. You know, it said that her pussy's so wet I'll need Dramamine, which is what's in like Benadryl.
Right.
But not so cold I need Metamucil. Like I'm so cold I need to take a dump. Is what you just said.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah, for the most part.
No, but Tash is a cool dude, man. Like I said, a little dingy, but a cool dude.
Yeah, I think I hear wedding bells.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You know, I hear the wedding bell blues.
Where you guys are getting this shit from?
We're just having fun with it.
Just having fun with it.
Makes us feel good in here.
Yeah, it does. I feel
You're gonna
warm
start
and
talking
tingly.
about
What?
somebody else that had an issue one day.
Yeah.
Dropped all his shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. That's right. Oh, I can hit this one too, can't I?
Uh-oh. What happened?
Okay, you hear that noise? Listen to this.
Uh-huh.
What does that remind you of?
Someone dinging me?
Okay, but what if you, what kind of sport would you hear that in?
Boxing?
Woohoo, ding ding.
So who's nailing me? Is somebody nailing me? Is that what you're saying?
You want him to nail you? Is that what you're asking?
No, I mean, you said something about somebody dropping their shit.
No, there was somebody I know that does a show.
That does a show.
Okay.
And was totally enamored by the Russian queen over here.
Oh.
And was coming in here and spitting and sputtering, couldn't talk right, couldn't stand upright.
Oh.
Thought he was leaving stuff behind that he actually had in his hand.
So
And then
you
he
saw
walked
him
down the
get-
hallway talking to himself and thought we weren't outside. When we were outside, he came out on the door, saw her, dropped all his shit again. He's like, "What you gotta
I know
voice."
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was just totally, and then
Man.
then when he found out she's actually going to be here doing the boards and everything, he was pretty much like hoping that I probably
came?
get hit by a train or something and put in the hospital for a while, so I'm nowhere around.
He might try to stage an accident.
He's
for
probably
you.
got a voodoo doll right now poking it with shit.
Hey, George, come out here to the parking lot real quick. I need to talk to you about something. You walk out there.
Directs a
and-
car to come smack into me or something.
Yeah, exactly.
There's something,
run you over.
something about men who find women attractive. You guys forget how to talk.
Well, you know
Like,
what?
he had a problem. He couldn't focus, and he was all in high school. And somebody else
You know
that
what?
was in here that we're not going to name anymore was like, I'm intimidated, and I'm just like,
Did you
what
feel-
is with you
She's
guys?
ready to turn your mic off. I
Did you
saw
feel
that.
you intimidated him? Is that it went to that point?
I didn't feel that. It was just
Oh,
said.
this is where you girls get the my pussy is golden attitude, huh?
Oh, I don't need to have it. I
Oh.
don't need the attitude of my pussy is good or golden. that has been
You know what?
confirmed.
I will
hands
tell.
down,
I will
every
tell you
time.
this though. Women do have that effect. Like when you like a chick, there is something where all of a sudden you do turn. I will say this as a man, you do turn into dumb fuck.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
it's
cute.
like
I like it.
it's like you know, you have all this cool shit planned out in your head.
So
You
then
know,
obviously it's something that's meant to be because women do pretty much like it. They see that kind of dumb shit
I don't
happening.
know if other women
and
like
they
it.
dig it?
I do. I love it. I think it's hilarious.
see,
I
look
think
at
it's
that.
endearing. I think it's cute.
Look at that catastrophe.
So then you must have been.
If you're
What
watching
is
this,
up with this guy? Who is that even? And
Oh, sorry,
I
Tash.
think it's. I don't know who that is either. And I think it's cute. I think it is. I like it. Some women don't. Like, oh my God, he doesn't have
So
any.
stupid.
He doesn't have any game. He doesn't know how to talk
What
to
the fuck
women.
is game anyhow? That's
I
just
don't know,
bullshit.
That's
Nah,
fucking
that's
dumb
bullshit.
women.
Yeah, that game.
you got
shit.
game. What
Yeah,
the
well,
fuck is
wait till he
game?
runs the game on your ass later while he's
Yeah.
pumping some other bitch
Or
in
he's
the corner.
fucking your
and you're
friend or
going,
sister
Oh, he's
or
got
something.
good game.
We'll be right back, bitches.
No, we won't. We're gonna go get some game.
We got game, dog.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
hip-hop bangers like 25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time.
Only on the Tough Love Show on J&J.FM.
Yeah.